as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Clint Capella.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts. You redirect your energy toward other phases of the game, and that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Ball, Antetokounmpo out there with Flag. And there's Christie, and it's Gafford in at the center position. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's Durant, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Christie with it, guarded by Holiday. Christie the pass to Gafford. Just 5 on the clock. Over Şengün. Gafford misses. And here's Houston. Pass to KD. On the wing, Holiday. And the officials will call the illegal steal right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now here is Holiday. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. And here is Şengün. Covered by Gafford. Şengün kicks to Thompson. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Houston needs to get a shot. Smith with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Smith's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Rockets. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, there's really nothing you can do defensively. Giannis Antetokounmpo is just a long, wily, strong, attacking, skilled player. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Pass to Flag. Back to Ball. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time, calling his own number.
And it's Houston's ball. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Now here's Thompson. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Well, you know, Şengün has a variety of moves he can turn to in the post. I love that about his game. Keeps defenders off balance and oftentimes in a bad way.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. 2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Şengün, his first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not All-Star stuff, I don't know what is.
He hits the second from the line. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's Flagg. His last outing with 20 points. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Inside. Rebounded by Gafford.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Ball, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. High post, KD. Nothing on the board. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Now, here's Ball. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Dallas. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other. And that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Latrey sinks the three-pointer.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
And here is Ball. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Charlotte.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
That free throw missing.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Holiday against Christie. Pass to Flagg. There's Giannis. The 11-footer. And it's good, 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent.
Şengün with the screen for Durant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they're ranked 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. Tremendous poise, a tough group to rattle.
And Craig, to be top of the league in blocks, they're playing a brand of defense that all but takes away an opponent's inside game. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Thompson with it, defended by Gafford.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Mavericks. Outside ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's Holiday. Still yet to score. And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Things are happening for Detroit in the Pistons front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They got an adaptable combo forward in Jeremy Grant, and now he's added a lot to his repertoire offensively over the years, but hasn't lost any of that length and activity that first earned him a place in this league. Really, any team could use a player like Jeremy Grant.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. First free throw is good. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Amen Thompson. And Dallas also making a switch. Washington's checked in. Gafford cans them both. Rockets trail by 4. Now Shepard. He's coming off the 19-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Okogie. Capella with a screen on Ball. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hanging tough. Ball does not let the foul stop him completely.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
You know, with LaMelo, you really have a one-man offense. I mean, there's not much he can't do on this end of the court.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Rollins subbed in for Christie. So he gets them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Shepard. Capella with a screen on Rollins. Now Eason. Here's Shepard. Covered by Rollins. And it's Shepard missing. Mavericks leading by 6. Now here's Washington. He's covered by Eason. And it's Washington missing. Rockets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Shot by Eason, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Washington. Right wing. Ball dishes to Marshall. Dallas, no good that time either. And for Houston, they're shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Holiday surveying the floor. Down low. Here's a Kogi. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game so he makes his presence felt inside.
Here's Rollins. Still without a basket. Washington passes the ball. From deep. Eason grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Shepard. Over to the left wing. Screen by Capella. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. 5th best, the Rockets.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Here's Rollins. Still scoreless. Marshall with it. Pass to Washington. Drains the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Well, you can see the focus Washington has right there. The defense right on top of him. He doesn't let that bother that jump shot of him.
Here's Okogie. Fires the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Drops in the tray.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Shepard, the pass to Easton. To the paint. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Shepard. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Extending out that range. Reed Shepard, this youngster can shoot.
1:10 left in the first quarter. Ball against Holiday. Now here's Ball. D right on him. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Here's Shepard. Scores off the crossover. Shepard's got 5 now.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Pass to Rollins. To the wing right side. Back to Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And the first one drops.
You know, you come up with a list of all of the creative players in the league, and, you know, you've got to have LaMelo Ball on that list somewhere near the top. You know, he gives you head-turning passes at least a couple of times a game.
Ball hits them both.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
Here's Holiday. The 17-footer goes down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 12. Two on the clock. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Dallas Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Clark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Rollins is out there with Christie. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Washington. And it's Flag in at the 3-seat. The shot by Rollins, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. When you talk about Amen Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
Green, he's checked in for Rollins. Pass to Eason. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Eason's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
And here's Giannis. A 26-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Pocket 6. Here's Flag. Banked in off the glass. Flag's got his first basket of the night.
Using the size, Flag going to work around the rim.
Shepard the pass to Şengün. And here is Durant. Strong finish by KD.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to KD. It's stolen by Green. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Mavericks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And he knocks down the first one. Smith checked in for Houston. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here's flag. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Now Christie. 8 points his last outing. Giannis high post. Clock is at 3. Turnaround Jay. It's rebounded by Houston. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
The Mavericks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Sengun against Giannis. From the wing, it's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Shepherd. Thompson in the corner. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Mavericks trail by 5. Now Green. Here's flag. Dallas moving it around. Here's Christie. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And Johnson kicks to Smith. Pass to Durant. Out to Smith. Back to KD. 4 on the clock. Over Green. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for P.J. Washington. Rollins comes in for Christie. And it's Ball in for A.J. Green. Mavericks trail by 7. Left side, Ball. Pass to Rollins. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Shepherd. And finished off by Shepherd.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. In the corner, it's flag. Here's Rollins to end the cold streak. The Rockets pull it in. Sengun's got 7 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. KD with it. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Ball penetrating. Good.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here is Smith. 6 points for him. KD passes to Smith. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
And that one misses. Houston making a switch here. Capella's checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both. Clark, when you think of three-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. It's stolen by Smith. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Here's Thompson. Caption coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Rollins. No scoring in this one. Pass the flag. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Rollins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Monday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And for that Thunder game, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Now here is Holiday. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Thompson, a screen on Rollins. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by Adams. Mavericks trail by 8. Going inside. And slam dunk by Rollins.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Thompson. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Capella. Back to Thompson. Capella with a screen on Ball. Mavericks with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Rollins against Holiday. Now flag. Rebound by Okogie.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now, here's Thompson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Smith, the pass to Capella. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Flag. Back to Ball. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Holiday finds Thompson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Rollins, and that one is good. And now it's just a 4-point Houston lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, here's Capella. Thompson to Okogie. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Ball against Thompson. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the shot goes in. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is a good sign, a positive sign. Thompson wanting to keep getting better from the mid-range.
Thompson against Ball. Pass to Rollins. In the corner, it's Flag. That 3 off the mark. Rockets leading by 6. Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Capella. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now, here's Ball. 19 points in the game. Pass to Flag. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Flag's got 5 points so far.
Well, Flag can do it all. He can initiate, and he can beat you off the catch as well.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Thompson kicks to Capella. Shoots over Adams, and it's Capella missing. Here's Rollins. 6 points for him. And here is Ball. Swiped it away. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Rockets on top, up 5. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Oh, someone left the window open.
Welcome to halftime. And guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
He's feeling it, exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to seal those gaps because he's making it look too easy.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
We are really close to it now. One of my favorite events of the year. I just bought a new suit for it.
Yeah, I like the whole week and all the events on the court and off the court is going to be lit. And I bet not be on that waiting list to get into your party, Kenny.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.